Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're only halfway into what? The middle of this week? But I thought I would update you right now on how I'm going this week. You know, and then I'll give you the rest later because there are some other things I'm going to do. Like I'm going to a concert and so forth. But by the time that happens, this would already have, what? Come together into one video? So I probably don't even need to say this, but I'm just letting you know because I want to do it now because I got a lot of different things today when I went to school. So I'm actually pretty happy. You know, granted, if you watched my last video, or one of my last videos pretty much, I talked about how the manager was talking about how, oh, my schools thought my English was too hard, supposedly, and that's why he said that, what, I don't know, he gave some false reviews or whatever to the guy in Central Tokyo that I was going to head to next, you know, to get me kicked out of that or whatever. You know, it's like whatever. I mean, I can't really like fight I mean, I could, but it's just like I don't have to keep doing this, like, you know, like round and round again, and I'm clearly not going to be staying with him because like there's only so much a person can take before, you know, boom, you know. And I tried to avoid that, but like if you kept saying stuff like, yeah, it wouldn't be the best. So we're gonna have to find something new. It's time for a new job. Yes. But as I was going to, like, as I was saying before, I received so much love this week because a lot of my classes are pretty much ending. Now, March, which starts soon enough, but probably by the time you watch this, it's already March. Today is the 28th. It's Wednesday, so tomorrow's March, and this doesn't come out till next week. Or it's out now. This is so weird that I'm saying this and it's in the future. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. But yeah, so like a lot of my schools are coming to an end. So a lot of classes I'm pretty much ending already. So maybe my last 5th grade class, because the next time I go to that school is probably only 4th grade or 3rd, you know. I only have one more week at pretty much a lot of these schools. This week, next week, and then only one school I have to go to for the next 2 weeks one time, you know, so that equals 2. Even though I put up 2 like very quickly. My math is not really bad, but anyway, you know. So like a lot of people have actually been very, very sad, and some teachers don't even know that it's the last class. Like one of the teachers is like, yeah, you know, I'm like, usually it's like we start off like, well, like, you know, what's it, like, hello, how are you? You know, they say like, I'm, you know, I'm fine, I'm angry, I'm sad, or whatever, you know. And then they generally always say I'm fine, even though I know that's a lie most of the time. Unless it's almost lunchtime, then I'll be like, I'm hungry. Or sometimes people will be like, I'm hungry. Or sometimes, like, if they're really, like, they really don't care, they'll be like, I'm sleepy, you know. But majority of the time, it's like, always, I'm fine. I'm like, are you really fine? You know, but pretty much that. But, like, I'm sad. And they're like, what? Like, and this is not like him, you know. And then I'm like, because it's our last lesson. And they're like, huh? Last lesson? Like, when did we say it's the last lesson? You know, and the teacher was like, huh? I didn't know today was the last lesson. I'm like, well, the 18th lesson is the last lesson. She's like, I did not know that. And I'm like, but I only come to school one more time, so it has to be the last lesson, right? Like, but like nobody knew, you know, like that it was my last lesson. Like, it's just so funny, but nobody really communicates. I mean, I've been in Japan for some years. When I went to university, nobody was really communicating. Like, when we was trying to figure out classes, nobody was communicating. Classes would appear on our roster like 2 weeks after the term had already started. Like, it was pretty horrible. But like, even working, not too many people communicate a lot of times, you know, so it's actually still like hard because nobody knew that it's my last, what, lesson or my last day, you know. But even for that class, which was what, yesterday, like, I said that, and then at the end of class, I'm like, okay, bye, and everybody's like, bye, and then one guy was like, he grabbed my hand, and I was like, bye, but he pulled me to like go to the back of class with him, and I'm like, okay. And I'm saying bye to people, but I'm going the opposite way of the door, and they're like, what's going on here? And then he takes me to the back of class, you know, and then he looks sad, like he's about to cry. I'm like, oh no, please don't cry. Please don't cry. And then the teacher's like, Greg has to go because he has another class, you know, and he looks sad, like he's about to cry. I'm like, oh, please don't cry. Please don't cry, you know. I was like, am I going to cry too? What's going on? Please don't cry, you know. And then, you know, he just looked at me so sad, and I'm like, I have to go, you know, bye. Oh my god, I was like, oh, please don't cry, please don't cry. And I tried to hurry to like go away, you know, but like he was still staring at me like I was like he's about to cry. I'm like, oh no, please don't cry, you know. But everybody was pretty much like sad to see me go, you know. And then going into today, which I had 5th and 6th graders at a different school, I literally I literally teach about 1,000 something students. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, you know, because I go to like 5 different schools for 1st through 6th grade, so yeah, like 1,000 students, probably more, like almost 2,000. But anyway, besides the numbers. But then today, you know, I went, and then they started like handing me stuff like this, you know, goodbye Gregory Sensei. Imamare arigato. You know, thanks until now. And then, what? Urutsu Shogakko. Gonen Nikumi Yori. So yeah, that's pretty much the school I went to because I'm done now. I am like finished with them this year. But like, they wrote like a lot of different, cards and cute things on them, you know. I'm like, oh no. You know, and they colored, you know. I remember coloring back in like a long time ago. Kindergarten? I don't think we colored after that really, huh? Did we? Did anybody? Oh well, unless you like painting or something. That's true, huh? Did have a paint class in high school. Back to the subject. Anyway, but like, yeah, they wrote me like a lot of different things, you know. You know, pretty much a lot of it said like, Gregory Sensei, 1年間ありがとうございました. So like, thanks for like this year, this first year. You know, 英語の授業楽しかったです. The class was, the English class was actually very, fun. 特にたまにやるゲームが楽しかったです. So, sometimes the games were actually fun because it depended on if they actually got the game. But that's the problem pretty much, is a lot of them wouldn't pay attention. They were just like ready for the game, but then the game involves the English, so then they're like, can you explain it again? And sometimes I gotta explain it like 10 times. But you know, I don't mind as long as they get it in the end, but sometimes they still don't. But you know, we try. これからも英語の授業を教えるの頑張ってください. So, you know, from now on, good luck on teaching English in other classes. Oh, they even wrote thank you very much in English. Oh my god. Can you see that? Oh. But yeah, like, so I got this. I got the same one from Gonin Ichikumi. So like, my 5th graders first class, and then this is 5th grade 2nd class, you know. And then the teacher was like, I hope you're able to read it, because like sometimes they'll use kanji. I'm pretty much good at kanji. I study kanji a lot. I can't read a newspaper, obviously, but I'm pretty good at kanji generally. I like to study kanji a lot. There's still some stuff that I forget here and there because I don't write it enough. But generally, I'm pretty good at it, you know. But he's like, I hope you can read it, you know. And the teacher too, he was like, when I first got to class, he's like, Greg. I'm like, huh? He's like, I'm sad. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, you're leaving me. I'm like, oh God. I'm like, you know, and a lot of them were like, I hope you're coming back next year. I'm like, for both classes, yesterday and today. Like, I hope you're coming back next year. I'm going to 6th grade. I hope you're going to be here. I'm like, I really don't know what to say because I feel bad, you know? Like, it was like going to Tokyo, which a lot of them already knew to begin with. They don't know that it was canceled, obviously, because I told them, and I didn't think it would be canceled, you know? But it got canceled, you know, so it's staying here, you know. But then even that manager was saying I wouldn't stay with my same schools because of the old reviews, that were like 8 or 9 months ago, because he never checked up on me. He just don't like me, but whatever, you know. I really wouldn't want to stay with him, but then I really wouldn't even, well, I really wouldn't, but I wouldn't be in the same schools to begin with. So anyway it goes, like, they probably might not see me, you know. And it's some like today, I don't go to that school anymore, and they're like, I hope you're coming next week. And I'm like I feel so bad because I don't know what to say. I'm like, like, I hate lying, you know. So I'm just like, I just don't say. I'm like, because they know it's the last day, but they're trying to like pressure me to say I'm coming, but I can't. I have school with other schools, you know, school with other schools, classes with other schools, you know. And then 6th grade, obviously they had to be like top notch with their stuff. They had to up their game from the 5th graders, but like, you know, they gave me this. Actually, pretty cool is like, if you can see it, you see the bottom, and then there's a picture of us. And they took the teacher actually took the picture right there and then, hurry up and ran out, then went to go print out the picture, put the picture on here, and then laminated it, which is actually pretty cool. Is that like, well, I mean, I'm guessing it's probably in America too, or anywhere you are, maybe, but they have a laminator. Oh my God, you know, in school, so you can actually laminate your stuff in school. Oh well, at least I can. They said I could, all my schools, but I mean, they generally liked me. Well, or I thought, or you know, depending on who's right, that manager or my school's love for me, it seemed, or well, and I know my students love me. My God, my students love me, like love me. But you know, this is Rokunin no Ichigumi. So that's the first class of 6th graders, and then there's this one too. So it's actually pretty cute because they colored it. You know, they have different designs on it, like sakura trees, and so forth. You know, and it's just so lovely. I love the colors of the birds that they have on it, and then the picture of us. Oh, and the teacher's actually in it too. She actually jumped in, but she was so wonderful. We talked all the time. We had this ongoing rivalry about Luffy and what's it? Hold on. Why am I forgetting now? Luffy and, oh my God, hold on. Sanji. So Luffy and Sanji. She loves Sanji, and I don't want to give spoilers because I don't know where everybody's at or if they're watching One Piece. That's one of the only things I'll watch religiously. Okay, Boruto too. Anyway, this is going off topic. But like, we had like this ongoing thing. She loves Sanji. She hates Luffy. I love Luffy. I'm hating Sanji because of what's going on right now. But if you're not there, then you don't know what's going on right now. So yeah, you have to catch up. But yeah. You know, like, so she jumped in. She was nice. The kids were nice. They loved me. Oh my God, they kept saying, I love you. It was like, Greg, I love you. I'm like, oh, thank you. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I can't. They was like, please come back next year. Please come back tomorrow. I'm like, you know. And then from the teachers, that's why I really want to film this today, halfway in, even though I never do that, is because they bought me this nice plant with like carnations and tulips And I forgot they said there's one more. Oh, what did they say? What did it say? It was a weird, it was not a weird name, but a different name, so I can't remember, you know. But it smells really, really lovely. And I was gonna wait, but I didn't want it to like wither and not be as beautiful. You know, and I really love that they did this for me. Because my other school didn't do that for me, you know. I mean, the kids said stuff, but like nobody went through the trouble of like actually making things for me, you know. Like, you know, stuff like this is actually pretty amazing, you know. Like, it actually made me really, really sad to leave. And that's the one thing that's bad about me is, like, I get so caught up in trying to do things for other people that them doing this would, like, really, really makes me want to just stay, you know. But then, like, it would always be the same next year. Maybe somebody did this, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta stay again. And then it would always be because of them. And majority of my life, it's always been me doing for others. I never really do for myself, like, ever. Like, I always think about how others are. And like I said, them doing this really makes me want to stay another year. Because there's so much. Like I've said in other videos about some of the teachers or some of the people I talk to that say stuff, you know, about what the image in Japan is about, like, black people. And that makes me more really want to stay, because I think, like, if they like me, if I stay like their whole, like, 1st to 6th or 8th year, which is what, 6 years, like, maybe I could change how some people view black people. And like Japan, like, maybe to, like, maybe there's more than just what you see on TV. I mean, all in all, that is a good reason to stay, but not the best reason, I wouldn't say, because, like, this doesn't, it wouldn't even guarantee that they wouldn't, because then I would probably most likely have to go with them to middle school, and then maybe to high school to really, really know that it's sticking with them, like, oh, it's Greg Sensei, love him, kind of thing, you know, and not, like, you know, to just go back into that flow of seeing things on TV and just being like, oh, they're like this, you know. There's a lot of factors, so I can't really, like, say that that would affect them in the best way to begin with anyway. But it would only be for them and not really for my benefit, you know. I'm having trouble with the boss here and so forth. And I feel like I shouldn't stay because I don't want to, like, keep going through this, like, especially for a long period of time. Who knows how long he'll be the boss here, you know. And I really need to just do stuff for myself. Like, I can still think about others, but I need to try to do some stuff for myself too, you know. Also, they bought me some kind of, what, not too sure what it is, from a pastry chef. Oh, so like a donut and, oh, an almond cake and a donut. So they even got me some sweets. Oh, there's something else too. Oh, and a cookie. Ah, cookies. Hi. I didn't even know you were already probably watching it, you know. And some cookies. So they got me, you know, the teachers got me the flowers and some sweets and stuff. They made me an onigiri, which I haven't ate yet. I need to eat it. But, like, they did so much for me today. Like, I don't know. It made me really, really happy. You know, like, bad words aside, sometimes I really had some shitty days in Japan, you know, like, that really made me sad, depressed, you know. And it's not like I've never been depressed or sad before in America, you know. The cop being the worst thing, well, the recent one being the worst thing that's ever happened in my life for me, because of how it made me feel, even though if it wasn't how they were making it come off or what, don't know. I don't want to, like, say somebody something that they're not or whatever, because I don't really know. But for me, that was like the worst experience of my life. You know, being surrounded by that many cops for no reason. But you know, all those bad days, but at least like in the end, I still had a lot of people that still love me here, and that really makes me happy. So I would go on to say that maybe there's a lot of things I shouldn't have like really went after. Like maybe I shouldn't have tried to pursue having friends my age so much. Maybe I should have took more time with maybe just trying to talk more with my raid group, even though they're older, you know, and even though it's probably going to only be about Pokemon, even though I feel like that's going to be limited, like, you know, it's going to be Pokemon limited, but maybe I should have tried more. Even though, I mean, not like, no, they love me. They don't even know where I'm going to next. You know, I try to hide a lot of things because they're sad about me leaving to begin with. You know, I try to hide a lot of things recently. You know, you guys, them, schools, because I'm really trying to figure out what I should do next. This video has already gone on for so long, so I'm going to just have to post this and then give you end of the week. At the end of the week, what? This is going to be my first half-week video. But, yeah, you know, stay tuned for the rest of the week. Just want to know that things, I just want you to know that things, like, there's a lot of things that happened that I didn't really care for, but, you know, I received a lot of love, too, while I was in Japan. You know, so I am very happy about that. See you guys next time. Bye. Oh wow, you're still here. Oh wait, don't forget to check the description box below. I put a lot of different things in there, like my lovely friends, my social medias, just in case you want to catch up with me on Twitter or Instagram and so forth like that. So make sure to please check that out, okay? See you guys next time. Bye.